unstoppable. But on the defensive side, the 38 points was the most allowed in a game this season. They now face the Patriots in a huge game on Sunday with first place in the AFC on the line. New England gave up 3 touchdown passes to Jay Cutler last night and have the 29th ranked defense in the NFL. Joined once again by Rob Ryan. Rob, which defense do you trust more right now, Pittsburgh or New England's?
I'll go with New England just because of Belichick and Patricia. They're going to come up with a good plan. It's tough to play against Pittsburgh's offense, but they're going to make them go the long, hard way. And one thing they've done in Pittsburgh, every once in a while, they'll have penalties on that offense that kill drives. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes Ben will get impatient, force ball. And New England's always been, opportunistic. They can pick off passes, and that's how they usually beat them.
Yep.
The big concerning thing is the edge play of New England. With losing those players like you brought up, Skip. Mm-hmm. This Lee kid, they're brought him out. Special team guy, bring him off a practice squad, but he's getting exposed now. The third game that he's played in, and nobody's going to test that edge like the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Right? Like, my God, that's going to be scary. So. But I think they got to figure out a way to get that done. I think they'll take Brown away. We all know that. But that big tight end's a problem. They have to do a good job on him. So, but I'll go with him because when you take Shazier, he's one of those, dare I say it, Sean Lee type, where he could impact the game as a middle linebacker. Or I'll say Luke Kuechly. Yeah. That's better for you. But sometimes that middle linebacker can be the centerpiece of a defense, and it looks like Shazier's that type of guy for Pittsburgh.
But obviously Sean Lee is better than Luke Kuechly, right?
I coached him, so I'll favor him. Rob, I love the players that I coach.
Oh,
Rob,
Willie McGinnis.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I haven't seen enough film on Kuechly.
But Sean Lee is a freak.
Sean Lee is a good player.
No question.
But you know what? I'm starting to believe now that only the Great Recession that started in December of 27 have impacted more people than Sean Lee. Sean Lee, he's responsible for that loss last night. There's a lot that's going on that Sean Lee is very true.
He affects a lot of things.
Yeah. Ridicule.
I know one thing. Dallas can't play defense without him.
That is correct.
That's the fact.
It's as simple as the record screams. With Sean Lee, they're really good. Without him, let's see, they're 6-1 with him, 1-5 without him. I don't know.
Check Carolina's defense once Kuechly got that concussion last year and see what they look like.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, who do I trust more? Who do I trust more, the Steelers D or the Patriots defense? Let me see. Rob, would you rather get run over by a Mack truck or a dump truck?
I think that would hurt.
The outcome is equally as bad.
I think it's going to be.
But given the sort of circumstances and what I've been dealing with and knowing his background, I'm going to lean slightly towards the Patriots for the simple fact of Coach Belichick. I just believe that he will find a way. And what he normally does with a team like this, with the Steelers, he'll make you go, as Rob said, the long way. You're going to dink and dunk your way down the field. And he believes that if you have to go 13, 14 plays to get the ball into the end zone, you will get impatient and you will take a chance, and his defense will seize that moment. The Steelers, 20 minutes. The clutching, the grabbing, the blown assignments. Skip, you just can't play like that. I mean, I saw Brett Hundley have the Steelers on the ropes.
He did. Yep. You saw Joe Flacco have him on the ropes.
He did. And this game is of the utmost importance. As you mentioned, they lose this game. The Steelers have home field. Jacksonville slides into the two slot. Now, Tom Brady has played 20 playoff games at home. He's 17-3. He's 3-4 on the road. That ain't good, is Skip. That ain't good. So he's lost his last 3 road playoff games. Hadn't won one since 2005, Skip.
So he's a bust? What do you? Well, I'm serious. You talk about him like he's a dog.
I'm saying how important home field is to them because the last 3 playoff games that they've been on the road, this team, Coach Belichick as head coach, Tom Brady as the quarterback, they've lost. That's not bust. That's not anything. So home field is very important. I believe the Patriots will put forth their best effort. I lean slightly towards the Patriots, given that they have Coach Belichick.
Yeah, Tom Brady is 5-2 on a neutral field in the game that really matters, the Super Bowl, right? So away from Foxborough, he's won 5 times in the championship game. Well, you just said he's a product of Foxborough.
No, Skip.
Those are neutral field games.
Skip. I'm saying that in order to get to that neutral site, be it Miami, be it Arizona or Houston, he likes to go the route where he plays the games at home. He's 17-3 in 20 playoff games, Skip. Doesn't that, I mean, bruh.
So I do agree with half of what you guys said. It's about Bill Belichick, but it's also about Mike Tomlin. And I am a big Mike Tomlin fan. I've said this many times. If I could play in the NFL, I would want to play for that guy. I just like him. I like his style. I like how he does speak to the media. He's a big post-game talker.
Matter of fact.
He's eloquent and forthcoming. And it's fun to listen to him. And I think those guys really enjoy playing for him. But his forte is supposed to be the defensive side of the football. And I don't see it. And I haven't seen it for a while with them. Because they have become bombs away. Their MO this whole year has been, let's just kind of hang in there. We'll hang in there. And then at the end, Ben will throw it to Antonio a couple times and we'll walk off with a field goal. They've done it, 4 times?
Yep.
I don't love it because I don't love the way they try to play New England. And remember, Antonio put his coach, unfortunately, on Facebook Live at the end of after the Kansas City win up there, the 18-16?
Yep.
And he's saying those blah, blah, blahs, they got a head start on us.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Pittsburgh just got a head start on New England because you know full well how hard it is to fly last night home after getting your butts kicked and on a short week get ready to travel on Saturday to Pittsburgh to play what could be a physical game, although it doesn't, I don't know, the Steelers don't really play that physical on defense.
Skip, these are not your mom and pop and grandparents Steelers. This is not Joe Green and Mel Blount and Jack Lambert. Since Ben Roethlisberger has become Big Ben as we know him, they've moved to that side of the football. So now you have a Le'Veon Bell. Now you have Antonio Brown. You see the weapons that they try to surround him with. Now, they did go out and draft T.J. Watt in the first round this year, an outside linebacker. But this is an offensive-based football team.
It is.
And normally when you have elite quarterbacks, you spend the most of the money on that because you want him to be great. Aaron Rodgers, that's an offensive-based football team.
Ben Roethlisberger threw 66 passes the other night.
Yeah.
66? Yeah. And completed, 44?
He put 44, I think. 506 yards.
Career highs both ways? Well, good. Do that. Do that against New England because they will confuse you more than Brady will be confused by. It seems like Tomlin and company, they just come out and try to play zones and he just shreds it, right? He sees it before you even play it.
They got no answer. They have yet to figure out a way to fence Rob Gronkowski. That's what causes the Steelers the problem because they don't have anybody that can go match up with him. Not at the corner, not at the safety position. And if you can't neutralize him, you're going to have a very difficult time beating the Patriots, especially when he's in the offense.
Right. And listen, Chris Hogan is really good. I know he'd been gone for 4 games with a bum shoulder, but he caught 1 ball for 1 yard last night. I don't know how that happened. 5 targets. I don't know.
Xavier Howard.
Oh, except he wasn't on him. He was mostly on Brandon.
Well, he neutralized Cooks at the line of scrimmage because he knows he's a fast guy, and I can't let him get up ahead of steam. So I'm gonna put these paws on him at the line of scrimmage, Joe, and slow some of this down. You saw what he did.
He's on the Miami Dolphins bandwagon now.
I'm going to
blame him.
I'm going to get him
pretty
I'm
good.
going to live.
Live, yeah.
Live.
Your
Yeah.
team.
Me and Jim Jackson, we going down there. We're gonna build them crabs, them stone crabs at Joe's.
My
They're
man
just
Wayne.
like different parts of the beach, but
Lil Wayne.
They do got cars.
Yeah.
You know, so I guess.
that's like south of 5th, Joe's Stone Crab.
So I guess Uber couldn't take me there.
Live
Huh?
is all the way up on 40th.
I mean, I go up in Malibu to eat, and then I sometimes leave Beverly Hills.
Come back down here.
Yeah. And that's how we do, Skip.
Rob, thanks for joining us. Is it panic time for the Thunder? We'll discuss that next.